King Charles' infatuation with creatures he lets roam freely inside private home. While King Charles is well known for his love of horses and dogs, you may be surprised to learn that His Majesty also has a rather bizarre fondness for red squirrels. It's not known what initially sparked his interest in the furry creatures, but one thing is for sure, his love for the endangered woodland animal shows no signs of slowing down. In 2009, King Charles, 75, was named as the patron of the Red Squirrel Survival Trust. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell, so you don't miss any news about the British monarchy. The national charity was established to conserve and protect the species in the UK which is currently under threat from the invasive grey squirrels. Back in 2021, the monarch wrote a letter to the organisation celebrating Red Squirrel Appreciation Day, in which he described being delighted by the charming and intelligent creatures. Expressing his support, he continued, "I am so very grateful to all of you, as volunteers, for the crucial role you play in this ongoing battle to protect and restore a precious part of our natural heritage. This brings you all my warmest good wishes, together with every possible encouragement for the task ahead." Charles' passion for conservation and his campaign to protect the red squirrel can also be seen in new coins produced by the Royal Mint. The coin collection which was unveiled last year features an array of endangered species ranging from bees to puffins and capercaillies. The new UK 2p coin boasts an engraving of the red squirrel, a nod to His Majesty's conservation efforts, no doubt. Charles's idyllic life in the countryside conjures up scenes from a Disney film. In a social media post, the monarch spoke with pride about how he enjoys having red squirrels roaming freely around his Scottish home. "I take enormous pleasure in having them around, and in the house when I am at home in Scotland," he explained. "They are such inquisitive and delightful characters. They have even been known to hunt down a few of their favorite nuts left out in an unguarded jacket pocket." Prince William painted a lively picture of his father's peculiar passion during an interview with Country Life magazine in 2018. He is completely infatuated by the red squirrels that live around the estate in Scotland, to the extent that he's given them names and is allowing them into the house, he exclaimed. Meanwhile, Charles went on to add, "They come into the house at Birkhall and we get them chasing each other round and round inside. If I sit quietly, they will do so around me. Sometimes, when I leave my jackets on a chair with nuts in the pockets, I see them with their tails sticking out, as they hunt for nuts. They are incredibly special creatures." In 2014, Charles paid a visit to Glendelvin Squirrel Sanctuary in Scotland. During the outing, he was presented with a large cuddly red squirrel to give to his grandson Prince George for his first birthday. Conservation and protecting the environment have long been at the heart of the royal family's upbringing, and it's something that Prince William is looking to emulate. Speaking to Country Life magazine, the father of three said, "My father's focus on the environment is something I've looked up to all of my life. His unwavering commitment to rural issues and the countryside has been a big inspiration to me and something I am keen to emulate, and teach my children about. His passion for the environment, and the natural world is something I want to repeat in the way I raised George, Charlotte, and Louis." It seems only time will tell if King Charles's passion for red squirrels will also rub off on his grandchildren. King Charles has launched a limited edition of headscarves inspired by his late mother, Queen Elizabeth II. Charles, 75, teamed up with eco-friendly designer duo Vin Cara and Omi Ong aka Vin plus Omi to produce a limited selection of 100 vivid scarves that are being sold in the Sandringham Estate shop for £85 each. While the fashion designers originally created 3 prints, Charles was on hand to select the final design. The luxurious garments feature large floral patterns in sunflower yellow, dusky pink and cobalt blue akin to those worn and loved by the late monarch. During her 70-year reign, Queen Elizabeth II became synonymous with wearing brightly colored headscarves in an array of lively patterns. Indeed, whether she was out walking her beloved corgis, or stepping out to attend the Royal Windsor Horse Show, Her Majesty was rarely seen without one of her trusty headscarves. The gems in her impressive collection. Her beloved silk scarves crafted by royally approved French fashion house, Hermès. The brand's iconic scarves have been individually screen-printed since the 1930s, with the late Queen incorporating several of their vibrant creations into her treasure trove of accessories. The brand even released a limited edition scarf in honor of Her Majesty's 90th birthday. Production for Charles' new headscarves saw the introduction of a carbon offset program to counteract the environmental cost of producing the scarves. The program saw milk cartons from the Sandringham canteen transformed into furniture. And for every milk carton collected, the designer duo turned plastic bottles from their clean-up schemes into microfiber-bonded textiles. Charles' touching collaboration with the Vin Plus Omi coincides with the brand's innovative exhibition currently on display at Sandringham, until 11 October. According to Sandringham's website, the exhibition features a collection of 26 innovative garments and accessories crafted from plant waste collected from royal gardens including Highgrove and Sandringham. Vin Plus Omi's initial experiments with plant waste from the gardens at Sandringham produced a dress made from butterbur, a prolific spreading plant found growing on the side of the lakes, the website reads. Vin Plus Omi managed to extract usable fibers from the butterbur plant leaves to produce a few meters of a golden silk-like fabric, the first of its kind to be achieved. This world-first dress will be on display as part of the exhibition Royal Garden Waste to Fashion's Future. Thousands of XR followers are expected to descend on the Berkshire town with the local council and Thames Valley Police, according to XR, giving permission for Home Park to be turned into a campsite for up to 10,000 people. The King will not be present at Windsor Castle during the protest, as he is spending his summer holiday at Balmoral in Scotland. Extinction Rebellion says its occupation of Windsor Great Park is to urge the King to do more on green issues, a topic he has long campaigned on. Catherine Bartlett, of Extinction Rebellion UK, said, Windsor Castle has been chosen as an embodiment of a broken and unjust system where our message will resonate powerfully. The general election has neither fixed our broken system nor addressed the urgent action needed to tackle the climate and nature emergency. Aristocrats, oligarchs and corporate interests have infected and distorted our politics and media for their own benefit, and at our expense. The protest, called Upgrade Democracy, has said it will not specifically target the King or any individual. It comes after an animal rebellion protester has hit out at the justice system after being found guilty of causing damage worth thousands of pounds to a Buckingham Palace fountain by releasing red dye into it. Louis McKechnie, 23, Christopher Bennett, 27, Riley Ings, 27, Claire Smith, 26, and Rachel Steele, 48, were found guilty at Southwark Crown Court of causing £7,080 of criminal damage to the Queen Victoria Memorial water feature on August 26, 2021.